Hey guys, it's Lori from Clean Cut, and today I'm going to show you how to make homemade kombucha. All right, you've heard of kombucha, it's the latest rage, it is everywhere, all in the stores, but I started to make my own. I have a very good friend, you can follow her on Instagram at Vegan Shana Mama. She is awesome, and she taught me how to make my own kombucha. She gave me my first SCOBY. This is the SCOBY, all right? This is what makes the kombucha. A SCOBY is symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. Sounds gross, right? But this really cool SCOBY, all right, this is what actually makes the kombucha. This is what puts all the probiotics in that kombucha, right? So what is kombucha? Long story short, kombucha is made with a sugary tea. So all I did here, I did 3.5 quarts of water. I boiled that water and then I took it off and I put 8 tea bags in there, black tea bags, and 1 cup of sugar. Now, you're like, oh my gosh, sugar, we're not supposed to have it, we're clean cut. Well, this SCOBY ferments the kombucha and makes the tea by actually eating most of that sugar. So all that cup of sugar in there, you're not really getting a whole lot of that when it's finalized in the bottle, all right? So then what I do is I let this cool, and I will have this in the blog post, the actual recipe of how I do it. So then what I do is I will take that tea and I'm gonna slowly pour it in my big bowl jar here. Be careful not to spill it too much. Now, these other bottles that I have over there, there's 5 other bottles in my corner over there, they were made from my last batch. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna take one of these bottles as my starter kombucha and stick it in here as well. You can see it's nice and bubbly, huh? So this is made from my last batch. I didn't add anything to this, it's just plain kombucha, but you can see the fizziness of it. So this is gonna help the starter tea grow, right? This is what is gonna help that SCOBY start to feed off everything. So here's my SCOBY, looks gross, but guess what, look at how healthy that looks. It's pretty awesome, right? So now we're just gonna stick it in here, right? Voila, 7 to 10 days later, I have 6 more bottles of kombucha, you guys. So now what I'm gonna do is I like to cover it with like a paper towel or some sort of like light cloth because of fruit flies. I have a fruit fly problem here, especially when it's in the summer. So I like to cover it up just like that. So now I'm gonna go put it in my laundry room in a nice dark place, and it's gonna stay there for about 7 to 10 days. I just wanna show you what the kombucha is made already, what it looks like. So you can see it's fizzing up a little bit, just like you'd buy in the store. Now, I don't add anything to my kombucha here. Maybe a little lemon or ginger. You can see it's nice and fizzy, delicious, yummy. But a lot of times the store-bought kombucha, it's all the rage. Everyone's looking for the flavors. There's added sugars and stuff added back in it again, guys, and a lot of flavor. For this, I don't really need a whole lot. Maybe a little lemon or ginger, as I said. But it's delicious just the way it is. It is homemade. So this little baby, in about 7 to 10 days, I'll be ready to go. Sometimes you will see that SCOBY grow. This is another actual SCOBY that grew from this one. So if anyone wants it, up for grabs to try your own kombucha, let me know. You guys can have this SCOBY as a starter, and I'll be more than happy to give you one of mine to start your own kombucha, all right? So I am gonna let you guys go. I wanted to share how to make kombucha. It's super, super easy. And I will see you guys soon. Clean Cut Try.